That's right, we've got something on the channel that we've never had before. It's got the same power that the old Cosworth used to have when it first came out of the factory, only I can pick it up. What do you mean, see if it'll wheelie? It does it in every gear. I hope that was good enough.
Nah, mate. Oh, knock, knock. Something real, something raw, not accidental, no, I'm sure. You're not needed, show you the door, but what's that, yeah, are you sure? Yeah, that's a rental, yeah, what a bore. Lying, nothing in your core. Buying, yeah, what for? But do what I need to, always sure. Something real, something raw, not accidental, no, I'm sure. You're not needed, show you the door. What's that, yeah, are you sure? Yeah, that's a rental, yeah, what a bore. Lying.
Thank you, firstly, so much. It bothers me that he's wearing all this protective gear and I'm going to be in this.
I just feel comfortable and over.
Yeah, well,
you feel safe and protected.
You look the part. So Kenny has come down from, whereabouts are you from, man?
I'm from Dursley.
And how far's that?
Bristol. It took me about 4 hours to get here this morning.
And in this lovely summer weather that we've had, that actually isn't. So I really appreciate
Got to say a big thank you to Carl because I slept most of the way. So it wasn't that tactic.
You had a wingman that brought you down, actually, didn't you?
He saved my bacon there, it would have been a very long day for me.
Everyone needs friends like that.
When someone says they've got a runway and I've got this sat in the garage,
you have a play.
Yeah, I'll travel as far as I need to.
Mate, it's so appreciated. So I've had a few wet dreams about stuff like this, right? Because I've been thinking recently, what's the most balmy thing I could ever drive or get into? And it pretty much comes down to something like this. Anyway, so do you want to just give us, yes, it is kind of a car. Could you give us a quick rundown of roughly what this is and what type of sport it races in?
I can try my best. So this is a Autograss Class 8.
Okay.
When I go to a British Autograss Series round, there will be 100 of these in the same class, all capable of beating me.
Right, okay.
It's a very competitive sport.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's all on dirt ovals, and the money is wherever you want to spend on it. I'm quite entry level with mine, to be fair. If you keep the camera as far away as possible, you'll see. She's not in the best shape, coming off quite a hard season last year.
Yeah. How much power is it and how much does it weigh?
So this should be approaching 200 horsepower. And it's 390 kilos last time I scaled it.
Jesus. I mean, just to put that in perspective, right? When, as I said in the intro, when the Sierra Cosworth came out in the early 90s, they were like 210 horsepower and they were a quick car at the time and they weighed 1.5 tons. And this is like the same sort of power at a third of the weight. Yes. That's a bit of perspective. Have you been doing this a long time?
I was literally going around the track before I was born, before my mum found out she was pregnant with me.
No way.
So I am grasser through and through.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I love the sport and I love this car.
Yeah, man, but that's what it's about. This is what we keep saying about on the channel. Like, regardless of whatever your type of car that you're into, if you love it, then it's your thing. You know, everyone has to appreciate motorsport in different ways, and this is something we've never seen before on the channel. So the engine is mounted real far back. Is that to do with traction or just space?
That pulls the weight over your rear axle.
Okay.
So when you're on dirt, you're looking for all the grip you can get, especially when it starts to shine off a little bit.
Yeah.
You want every little tiny bit of grip you can get from the car. Yeah. So they've studied, I mean, this drive box, I don't know if you can see, literally comes off the sprocket, drives a small gear, drives the big gear, drives the wheels.
Straight to a drive shaft.
There's no nothing, but they have been in production since almost I was born.
Right.
So it's not a new thing. They've just been developed over the years, over and over again, until you end up with this. And it is, as you can see, it's just a case of taking as much away from the car as you can.
Yeah. If it doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a Hayabusa engine, is it?
Second gen Hayabusa engine.
Right,
Pretty much bog standard. A couple of reliability mods in there, so like I said, hopefully approaching 200 horsepower when she's running well.
So raw, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. If you get in it later, you'll realise it is literally like being bolted to an engine. Have you ever worn a car before?
I haven't, but it looks like I'm gonna.
You almost put it on as a jacket with metal bars.
That's the best phrase I think I've heard today. I absolutely love that. Normally we talk about stuff like, what have you added to the car? What are the creature comforts? What sort of... But this is like, I was worried about how much wind I'm going to get in my face, you know.
It's going to be cold, I can tell you that for a fact.
Hence the gloves.
Yes, definitely.
So, I mean, we know a bit about Autograss, we know a bit about the car. Like, I can pick it up, it's that light. I think if I can fit in it, I'm going to take it for a drive. I'm going to make sure I can fit in it.
Do you reckon you'll fit in it? I'm looking at. I'm looking at.
You've got about 4 inches on it. If they're in your legs, you should be okay.
Let's see what happens.
They're in your legs. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, it's cold up there.
It's freezing, isn't it?
I can see you're out doing something.
Yeah, but is he gone?
Yes, cameras are rolling.
Right, good.
So he'll be off in the buggy for 10 minutes or so. We can get warm.
So we'll stay in the warm, and also I'm going through Readly at the minute.
Yeah, go on.
Have you heard of Readly?
You mentioned it a little while ago, but I've not seen it.
Right, I've started using Readly because they've got over 8,000 magazines and newspapers online.
Fair. Okay.
It's all in one app on your phone.
Right.
And not only that, at the minute, you get 2 months free with the link in the description below.
Fair. That's really good.
So there you go.
So of the 8,000 magazines and newspapers, what have you been looking at?
Well, the main ones I look at is
Yeah.
Top Gear. Not only that, you can get back editions.
Oh, okay, so magazines have ended.
Yeah, so
Right.
I've been scrolling through the old fast car magazines.
Wow,
so
that's a bit of you, isn't it?
Yeah. So when I was going through the fast car magazines, there was stuff that because fast car finished before we started, really.
Yeah.
So
Fast Car was like a staple.
it was the magazine.
The magazine.
But yeah, other than that, I go through Top Gear, which is obviously something that you would enjoy because you still buy the magazines.
I do. Well, the thing is about the magazines, though, I do buy them, and then I flick through them, and they just go in a drawer.
Exactly.
And then I never see them
Just
again.
keep them on your phone, mate. For long journeys, you can also do it offline. So if you back it up,
Oh, right, okay.
they're online.
So when
So-
we're travelling somewhere, and you've got no signal.
Yeah, if we got on a plane or something or whatever it is,
underground. Yeah.
you don't need it. Not only that, I do like a bit of men's fitness.
Oh, I knew you'd get this in there.
Even though
Did you know he's going to the gym again?
I'm back at the gym again. So yeah, I've been going through getting all the hints and tips from the magazine.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
it's really good. It's nice.
And you can zoom in, and
You can zoom into
for old
the
people like
actual-
you that can't see. Yeah, good. And all of the just to pay per magazine.
No, it's all in your monthly subscription.
See, that's quite good. Because sometimes it's such a... Like, magazines are expensive as well. You buy 2 or 3 magazines and they just sit in a drawer. But with this, you can have them all to your phone. So as well as your fast car and your Top Gear and your men's health, what else have you been doing with it?
Right, so you can actually go to Explore. If you go on to Explore, and let's say my favourite car, Renault 5.
Yeah.
Yeah? So if I go Renault 5 and then search, it'll bring up all the articles.
Oh, that's quite good, actually.
So you can actually go to the bottom, it will show you which ones you've got,
Right, okay.
and then you can go down and you can see the actual articles, and it's already found that for you. And the best thing is, at the moment, as we said at the beginning of the video, if you follow the QR code, you will get 2 months free. So you can cancel it at any time, and you're not going to get charged for the next month. But obviously, for me, I'm going to pay for it just for the fact is that
That's actually really
I
good.
do
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah.
So since been given it, I am using it.
Yeah, it's really
so
good. Should we see if he's done a death?
Let's see if he's done a thing.
Done a thing?
Yeah.
That buggy is death, though, isn't it?
Oh.
He said, you climb on it and get in it. What'd you say?
Both feet in first.
Both feet in first.
Slither in like a sleeping bag.
Slither in like a sleeping bag. I think I'm going to end up wearing this. Ah! That hurt. Whatever that was. Right, I've damaged my shin already. What's that I've got hand there?
That's part of the hydraulic handbrake.
It's gone up my arse.
You said you're fitting in it.
Oh, I'm going.
He's gonna get in.
One way or another.
Are you in? Is that you?
I also did say lose the
There must be more leg room. There you go.
He did say lose the coat.
Nope. I'm cold as it is. Right. Shall I tell you what I can see? Absolutely nothing.
Well, you'll be doing wheelies.
Yeah, you'll be looking at the sky anyway.
There is no... Right.
You're in.
I'm in. I'm knackered. Right.
Steering wheel on. Do you want the harness?
Okay.
This ain't going on. Not in that duvet.
I think the sleeping bag might have to come off.
Oh, I ain't taking this jacket off.
He's taking this jacket. You got that? Right, now get the steering wheel on.
Oh my God. I'm part of this car. Oh my God. Sake. What am I doing?
We did the
go-kart and you're like, I don't feel good about this. Do you feel the same today?
This is more than the go-kart.
You feel worse than that?
Yeah, because I was in a controlled environment. Now it's you're on the runway.
Go on.
Oh my God.
Come on then.
Oh my God.
It's a good way to die, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind dying like that.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God. Try that again, shall we? Oh my God. Oh my God! Seriously? Okay. I'm not done yet. I've eaten most of what I've driven past. Mate, it's f***ing insane.
Oh, goggles! No excuses now, Mr. Forrest.
Unbelievable. There's so much suspension travel that when it hooks, it just picks the tyre off the floor. Don't matter what gear you're in, it just lifts the tyre up.
Getting a bit cold.
Right!
Is that your car almost gone?
Yeah, I know.
I thought Fiesta was getting it then.
I believe I can fly.
On that stuff.
Huh?
It wheelies on that stuff.
It's hard work. What do you mean, see if it wheelie? Does it in every gear? Really? Try and get it to wheelie, yeah. I'll just do that.
Good. Owen's had his go, and to be honest, I'm quite impressed. Only problem is now I've got to try and one up him. I hope that was good enough.
That thing, honestly. What is going on?
Warren's joined, is he?
If he pulls us in, we'll jump in the middle like this. Yeah?
Okay.
Motor Addicts unhinged or uncut.
I know! Best footage.
The best light.
The light. It's just.
It always ends with a bang, doesn't it? Oh, Jesus.
You'd expect that, wouldn't you? Just like that.
I've got a stone in my shoe. I don't know how
Had a
that's.
stone in the forehead, stone in everything.
We'll just take a minute. Come in, boys. Oh, actually, you're not going to see anything because that's exposing for the sunset. This is a slightly different video from what we normally record.
Yeah.
Very.
I hope you've enjoyed Motor Addicts Uncut.
Yeah.
We've survived it. Manston, thank you for having us. Sorry we're not allowed back. I guess this is
You know what? Just put it all on Warren. He came out of nowhere.
Yeah. So that's skids. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
No, that was quite an end. He always puts on a show, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's well happy
He's
with
well
himself.
happy, yeah.
Proper
Broke his
happy.
car.
Yeah.
There we go. I reckon we go and see the state of it quick. All right. Now we've got over to the Beamer. Blew everything. Tyres cracked. Numbers cracked in the middle of the lot. But the one.
You all right, mate?
The one thing I will say.
There's a car there.
That was epic. That was epic. I know you had a few minutes and it's like, yeah, that
I
was
was
great.
terrified in that thing. Honestly,
couldn't see.
he drives the wheels off that, but I've never driven anything quite like that in my entire life.
That was absolutely. So, how did. What? No, I'm not even going to get into it. I was going to say, how have you got the bollocks to do stuff like that? It's just insane.
It is nuts. I think it must take a bit of getting used to.
I'm getting used to it. So everything you see online or at a show is practice for me.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
practice. The drift event's been practice. Everything is me getting used to the car. and right up until I'm let the clutch up, I'm terrified of it.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I'm going, it just gets given.
You look so confident in it doing that, and the drift. You were doing stuff. I couldn't even get it to turn, and you're like actually controlling.
Again, I think
the drift.
if you had a bit more time in the car and felt how it responds to you, you'd be a lot better in it straight away.
Level of fun, 1 to 10, it's like 56.
Yeah, there isn't a
It's
number for it,
amazing.
is there? There just isn't a number for
Absolutely insane.
Anyway, I'm picking my one up next Tuesday. So
I'll see you on the start line.
yeah.
And on that note, we're going to finish the video there, as it was a little bit hectic towards the
Very.
end, but I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, if you did
the bars.
Oh, look, the bars. They've all been scuffed up.
The wheelies don't get bigger than that. I'm afraid. That's as far as I can
This
go.
thing's only a
I thought it was
paintbrush.
going on its roof at one point, if I'm honest.
It was close.
Anyway, if you did like that, follow. Have you got your own socials?
It's on the
Shout
front
out.
of the car.
But we've got B-roll.
We've got the B-roll in there.
They're
We'll
very
put that
small,
on.
but
If you did like that, please like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you're here for the epic drag racing that's happening here.
Yep.
Which is happening every month for like 6 months.
Throughout the summer.
But we'll put all the details for that in the link in the description below.
In the YouTube below.
In the YouTube below. But other than that, we'll see you next time.
Home run, touchdown, buzzer beater, do it all now. Top corner talking home run.